Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. Welcome back to the channel, my friends. I hope you're doing well. I have come down to Wyoming today, but I started the day up in Sharonville along the Newcastle district. Got a Norfolk Southern train come by. As a big one too. And currently, I just got another Norfolk Southern train. It's Norfolk Southern 262. But here's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the CSXT 1776, the Veterans Armed Forces Heritage Unit. It's coming down an M561 out of Selkirk, New York. So we're waiting on that bad boy. I'm not sure what line he's going to take. He'll either come south here on the CSX Cincinnati Terminal, or he'll be over there on the Norfolk Southern tracks in Laughlin. And no matter where he's going, I positioned myself to get him, and I'm going to get him. We're going to check that out. That's going to be really cool. And folks, it's a beautiful day out. It's about 60 degrees out here. I'm wearing a t-shirt and wearing some jeans. The sun is shining. Cincinnati Bengals are winning. Yeah, that'd be awesome. All right there, folks. Once those trains get here, once that Heritage Unit gets here, I'll get it rolling. Stay tuned. Stay tuned and don't click away. Well, everybody, good morning from Sharonville. I got stuff to do this morning, but I decided to come down here. We got ourselves a train coming. Norfolk Southern on Norfolk Southern tracks. Just sort of cruising along, man. Excuse me. Oh, Lord. Just making dad noises. Nice Sunday morning traffic here. And I'm talking about regular traffic, normal traffic, like cars. Not busy. That crossing down there is actually closed for repairs. They needed it. It was pretty rough. Steel plates on that black car there. Gondolas pull us up. Probably got steel slabs in them. They're rumbling. The springs are compressed. I can't really see down in there. Could be scrap too. That one's got scrap in it. And here comes the aluminum ingots. Heavy aluminum ingots. Chlorine or steel plates. Got the sun up over here, so a little bright. like we got a DPU coming. DPU coming through. Thing's nice and shiny. Well, let's switch locations. I kind of want to go get some coffee, and I think I know exactly where I want to get it. All right, folks, there goes that train. Gonna get a few more for today before we go home and do stuff. All right, stay tuned. Well, everybody, we got a train coming. I'm trying to find some good vantage points here. It's a weird. The sun is transitioning to the southern hemisphere, so where it is kind of right above my head. So I'm gonna turn my hat around. Well, it's not my head, but it's like right at my face. You can see that. And I love how people are like, was that guy filming a train? Yeah, I'm filming a fucking train. We got this one coming. There's M561's coming down. It's got the Spirit of the Armed Forces on it. CSXT 1776. That's one of my favorite heritage units of all time there, folks. It's a coming. This looks like this is Norfolk Southern 262 right here. Gotta keep an eye on a heritage unit app that lets me know where that thing is. Right now, it was just north of Eaton Street and Dayton stopped. Somebody ought to report it soon. If not, chase it. I'm guessing it'll come down. Trackage rates on NS. Well, we'll find out. I actually went home for a little bit, got some things done, came back out. It's a nice day. It is a beautiful day. About 60 degrees, doesn't feel too bad. Definitely jeans and t-shirt weather here in Southwest Ohio. Pretty cool artwork going by. There goes Norfolk Southern 262 on his way to Chicagoland. Alrighty-o. There they go. Stay tuned, folks. All right, everyone. I moved over to Lachlan just in case. We got a train coming, man. Whether it's a transfer train or not, but geez, I got the sun. The sun is feeling good, but it is bright. We got the gates going down here. It is Sunday. Mueller is closed. I am in their parking lot. I've parked here and over there a few times, and I've never been asked to leave, never been asked to move. If I'm ever asked to move or leave, I will do so. No argument. 4000 series locomotive. Yeah, DC to AC or whatever it is. Not one of their flaming nose or whatever you want to call it, but I believe all their 4000 series are like that. I don't know. Mob and rail lines. Kind of cool. Somebody else's dry belts are squeaking too. I don't know, mine on my truck do. Not getting fixed. So I've been looking on the app. So far I got nothing. I don't believe this is a transfer train, but I could be wrong. Those gondolas, they got like an extra top on them. Like somebody, they put that on there and welded it or something. I don't know. That's probably him. Unless we get a train meet. That would be pretty sweet though. I don't think we're going to do it. It'd be pretty sweet. We do have a yellow up there in one. But it depends on what's on the back side of it. Yeah, it's pretty long for a transfer train. It's just like 170 or something. Give me 177. Or not 177, 179. You got about 3 to 4 that run daily on the Dayton District. Between various points of origin and points of destination. That'd be cool if the Dayton District was a little busier. It would be cool to get more trains on the Dayton District, but you ain't gonna get many. So here in Lachlan is strictly the Dayton District. It's where the Newcastle District is just about 2 miles away, ends up running into the Dayton District, and it all becomes the Dayton District. So he is headed northbound or eastbound into Sharonville's yard. Now if this sucker has a DPU, this is not a transfer train. 170, he'll work Sharonville Yard and be on his way. Does not look like we're going to get a train meet. Looks like this is the only guy for now. Keep an eye on that Heritage Unit app. This is a long one. But I see some heat See some exhaust. Here we go, folks. DPU coming through. Now, all right. That was cool. There's all the couplers rubbing against each other. That's what that banging noise is. A big train. Wish I knew the axle count on this bad boy. Hope somebody was counting the cars. There goes cube scrap metal or aluminum probably. All right, there they go. Well, I keep waiting on the heritage unit that we're waiting on. Look at that, everybody stopped to wait for the gates to go up. That was kind of cool. Anyways, there they go. Gonna keep standing by. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned and don't click away.
Alrighty, folks. Looks like we got a Norfolk Southern train coming this way. It's not the one we're waiting on, but don't matter to me. Train is a train, y'all. We're waiting on M561. M561 has the CSXT 1776 Armed Forces Heritage Unit. It's probably behind this train. Takes about 20-25 minutes to get from Hamilton to here. A little warm air in the sun. Loaded auto racks, pickup trucks. It looks like short bed pickup trucks. Can't tell what. Can't tell the kind. Just look like short beds to me. Look like Dodges, from what I can tell. Could be Fords. Who knows? But where it's, I don't know. They get moved all around. Depends on where they're going to end up. No DPU. Picked up a lot of speed. Might be a transfer train. Cool. There they go. We're gonna see what's going on. Stay tuned. All right, everyone. I heard a horn. Usually that means the trains are blowing right up there Smalley Avenue, if you can hear it in the right direction. Now, I got my radio, got it on the charging base at home, so when I get back out of trackside this week, it'll be available to me. Here comes CSX. This might be the train we're waiting on. Looks like everybody's on the far track today. So, track 2. This is not what we're waiting on, of course. This is I-141. So, the news I got from M561 is it did take the Newcastle district as well. And you got I-141 right here, so M561 should be behind this guy. Should be. I said should be on the last train, but wouldn't. Let's have a seat. Oh. Yeah, I know. I just groaned. I just groaned. Isn't that what you're supposed to do when you're in your 40s? Start groaning? That's a good shot. A good thumbnail. All right. I-141. I-141 runs from North Baltimore. It used to be North Baltimore. It's Willard, maybe? Willard, Ohio. Maybe it's another part of Ohio, but it runs down to Louisville, Kentucky now. No longer down to Jacksonville. I would imagine once they get to Louisville, they probably drop things off and something else takes it down to Jacksonville. I don't know. I feel like they're always changing something. I love the people that drive big flashy cars and then says stay humble on it. Now, how is that humility? You tell me. Because I don't believe it is. Anyways, I-141 intermodal, not running too fast. He has a medium approach here, which means he could be stopped. He could be stopped at 252. Let's see if he makes it on through here. Excuse me. Yanking some slack around a little bit. $11.70 on those placards. It says food grade. All right, cooking oil. Here's another one. Food, oh yeah. Ethanol, alcohol. Okay. Ethanol, ethyl, alcohol. So it's alcohol. My bad. Alcohol. Alcoholic beverages. Usually we see those come out of Kentucky on I-142. But there they were. There's one of those tarp covered ones. I heard once that those were like human trafficking or whatever, but I don't know if that's true. If it is, that's pretty freaky, I guess. There's like nothing I can do about it. I don't know. I figure that's just like one thing I hear from people, right? You hear stuff like that from people, and you don't know if it's true. I mean, if it's common knowledge, then how come that stuff's still happening? That's what I want to know. I don't know. Here come the autoracks. Loaded. See what I got in them. Looks like Jeeps. Checking that sweet time going by him at 7 minutes. Figured once on the Heritage Unit app when I saw the train 561 was waiting on I-141 that are going to get that first. Look at that blue. You know, I always wondered if these autoracks are train cars that go by with like tags on them from gangs in other cities when they come down here. Like, do you think gang members see that and go, oh, hell no? I don't think. Or do they just look at it and go, oh, that's cool artwork? Because I don't know where that's from. Like right now, there's probably some like 17-year-old kid spray painting a fancy dollar sign on a railroad car, and he's gonna be like, this is my tag, yo, this is, everybody gonna know this. You know, nobody knows what it means and everybody uses it. Lots of auto racks on this guy. Excuse me. I don't think all of them are loaded. I don't know. It's hard telling on some of these. These are loaded. Those are cars, regular cars. Sedans. Oh, that's a big flat spot. I could see that sucker on that wheel. To get that one fixed. Boy, you can hear that thing going all the way down there. Man, it's got a lot of auto racks on this thing. That's crazy. Oh, somebody's smoking a cigarette. It smells just plump awful. Can't stand that smell. There's the end of it. And I'm betting you they did not stop him at 252. They just let him keep on going. And shortly M561 will be down behind this guy. I feel like he picked up maybe a little bit of speed. Like, get out of the way, man. Maybe just a tad bit, not a lot. Oh! Banging it, banging it about. Well, cool, there we go. CSX I-141. Keep waiting on M561. Stay tuned. Well, all right, everybody. M561, this better be it. It probably is. It's coming awful quick. The gates started going down pretty early. Kind of weird that they did that. Anyways, I'm going to try to get a good shot here. It is so cool. A lot of trash cars on this guy. And chlorine. Comes more trash cars. Thank God shit ain't hot out here. Man, this thing really gave us some stink in the summer. But not as stinky as that trash car I caught in Horseshoe Curve in August. Well, this will be the final train of the day for me, folks. Head home and start working on the video again. I was working on one to begin with. I'll go home and start working on both. That one and this one. Lots of trash cars here. Lots of New York City trash. Let's just send it to other places. It stinks, but it doesn't stink as bad. Slowing down. He had a green, he had a high green, so I don't know. It's kind of crazy how the Norfolk Southern trains will zoom through here and they slow these CSX trains down. More trash coming down the line. They put new trash cars on here too. So enclosed trash cars. Like the, you'll see him coming up. Right there. Look at that. That's trash. Well, I don't know. It's just something about, it says something about radioactive, but it says something about radio transmissions. I don't know what that is. Like a tower on there with a little, if there's a trash or that's waste of some type, whatever. Up. Lumber. There's the end of the train. This one's not as long as M561 has been before. Alrighty-o, folks. Well, there we go. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll see you on the next one. Later. Alrighty, folks. I think that is going to do it for me today out here in Lackland on trackside or wherever. I've had a pretty good day. We ended it with that Heritage unit. That's a pretty good one. That's one of my favorite ones right there. It just is because, well, obvious reasons, me being a veteran, I was in the military. So, you know, love all that stuff. It's all good. Sorry, I was watching some of this traffic go by. But anyways, it's time for me to pack it on up, pack it in, and head home. Go back to what I was doing. I was working on a video while I was watching football, and I was going to wait for this Heritage unit to come down. And I got a bunch of other trains while I was waiting for it. So that is the plus side. That's the positive. I was able to kill multiple birds with one stone, so to say, and get it done. But it is time to head home. So, folks, I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. So, like, comment, subscribe, and share if you haven't done so already. Hit that little alert button for me. You'll get all the notifications for when I post. And if you have more time, please watch another video, because every video you watch really helps my channel. It really does. And hey, at that point, become part of the adventure crew, my friends. Come out with me on one of these mini adventures. So until we meet again, from Sharonville to Lackland and everywhere in between, have a good day.